try this again. Sorry about that. I plugged in my phone to charge it, and it fucked everything up. Sorry about that. I think I lost you guys. There he is. I don't know. I probably will have cod, so some fish, green beans, some potato of sorts, maybe a little cauliflower. Yeah, something like that. A mess of stuff. Sorry about that. My favorite thing to eat, which I can't eat, is crab legs. I guess I could if it was wild caught, but the buffet type foods, nah, that would fuck me up. Maybe when I start getting better, I'll just take a chance and go crazy one day and just take the consequences. But now I can't. What about you? What's your favorite? My favorite thing that I can eat is cauliflower crust pizza at Mod Pizza. It's weird. I don't know why I can eat it, but I can. If it's use cauliflower crust, I get a white sauce, which I know isn't very good for me, but it doesn't fuck me up. So I don't know. And I get some onion and spinach. It's good. Oh, love steak. Honestly, I'm able to eat steak if it's grass fed, kind of organic stuff, but I don't really have any of that around me. When I'm farther out, I can go to a Whole Foods and stock up on meat. Well, for what I can afford anyway. But it's really rare that I'm around one now. Whole Foods. All I got is steak, but it has to be. So I'm assuming like medium, grass fed, organic. I can eat a hamburger if it's grass fed. I got that in Aldi by me. So yeah, medium rare. Yeah, I was just gonna say I said medium. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Can't overcook that stuff. Ugh, no good. Medium is fine. Medium rare is fine. I'm a fan of Can't think of it. I can't remember the name. My mind is gone. Either way, yeah, I like a good steak. Oh, with some mushrooms too. I would like some Swiss cheese, but that's probably on a burger. But I can't eat cheese. Sounds good. I have some hamburger, grass fed. I mean, different than steak, but I have some hamburger that's grass fed stuff, and probably have that tomorrow. But yeah, I can eat some mod pizza. Can't have cheese or nothing or anything like good on it, but the cauliflower crust I can eat, and it's fucking good too. I don't eat it all the time because it makes me lethargic to eat it. I don't know why. If I'm having a really bad day, I don't eat it. Yeah, same with me. I haven't had any kind of caffeine in 5 years. And MSG, I haven't touched in probably 5 years. I think I ate like one potato chip with like some sort of flavoring once. Didn't bother me, but that's like one potato chip. Um, Anything with MSG, natural flavors, stuff like that. I don't. I drink a lot of Lacroix, but I won't drink the stuff with the flavoring because I don't trust it. It says natural flavors. If I see that, it's kind of like a no go. I'm fucking tired. It was my 10-year anniversary. We went to a resort. It was hard for both of us. She was sick, and I was pretty sick. But we hung out and, you know, at least did something. Got the fuck out, which was cool. Didn't do anything, but still had fun otherwise. If it wasn't already paid for, we probably would have canceled. But yeah, it went well. I'm tired. Usually after I do something really weird, the next day I'll feel fine, which is completely bizarre. And then after that, um, I'll totally crash. Jimmy, I would too. I can eat the mod pizza, but it's not really a real pizza. I've got my favorite places, and I'll have to wait a little longer. I'm getting comments on my video that I just made that crashed. I'll have to delete that one. How's Jimmy doing? But yeah, I wish I could eat because I eat a lot of potato chips. I never really had an issue with it. It seems to work out for me fine, but it's always plain potato chips. So I've been eating plain potato chips for 5 years. No issues. But it's like I wish I could just get something with fucking flavor. God, it's so boring. But it's like I'm losing weight like crazy again. After that fuck up cut, doesn't matter what I eat. I'm starting to lose a lot of weight again. It'll balance itself out eventually. Um, I'm doing okay today. I'm gonna crash tomorrow. After we went to the resort last night and I got home and had to do a lot of stuff around here. I did a bunch of shipping. I went out for a couple hours for working and came back and I can feel. I mean, my symptoms are rough right now, but mentally, I feel little okay, better than normal. But usually, in that case, I'll crash. I'll completely crash. It's not bad. I have a lot of my legs are burning, but not horribly. Um, DPDR is a little less today, so I can handle it. Doesn't bother. Anxiety is a bit less today, so not too bad. Which that probably correlates together, you know. I mean, I guess I can go. I wouldn't be able to even tell all my symptoms, but a lot. I've got a lot going on, but way more tolerable today. Um, like I said, I will crash. Probably if I wake up tomorrow, my deep. It's always the same. It's been the same for 5 years. It's a lot of times when I have like a day where I do something totally weird. Usually the next day, for some reason, I'll feel okay. I don't know if it's my brain just doing everything it can to support what's happened, but then it'll completely crash. I used to, before I fucked up the Remeron, I was planning stuff. Now, I made a deal with my girlfriend. I plan things, but it's not a guarantee. I mean, we planned to go to the resort last night, and she ended up pretty sick, and I didn't feel well at all. But we still went. We didn't do a lot, but we still went. And she knows like I could have a really severe day, and if we plan on something and I can't do it, I can't do it. But at least I'm not giving up, you know. I'm trying. And that's the point. You know, I mean, odds are I can we even went to a restaurant today. Wore my mask and everything, and it wasn't it was busy, but it wasn't busy to like where I was standing or anything, you know, sitting or whatever. So it was what it was. But we managed to go out to eat yesterday and today and go to the resort, and we did a lot. So I'm sure my DPDR will be pretty brutal tomorrow. But hopefully I won't get that in my head enough to make it happen. I'll start thinking about it. But that's been the routine for the last 5 years. But my skin is still got a lot of neurological crap going on. A lot more than I used to have. The anxiety was lower, so I was able to do what I was doing without it freaking me out. I'm kind of glad, even though I was kind of bad shape, I'm glad I was in the shape I was in because if it was like a week or two ago, I wouldn't have been able to barely go. Visual snow will always be there. I've had it since I was a little kid, so that's not going to go anywhere. It's actually a lot worse, and it will remain worse until I'm done tapering and my body calms down. The visual snow is very, very severe for me. I could deal with a lot more, but that visual snow is brutal. But I've had it since I was a teen, so I've had it for a long time, probably almost 30 years. Any kind of tapering or anything makes it worse. Um, but after the weird fuck up recently, it got like probably 8 to 10% worse. Fully sucks. Some days it's a little better, but it's always creepy for sure. It makes everything way worse visually, and it's just very debilitating. But yeah, thanks for asking. But yeah, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Usually after I sleep really good hopefully I sleep good tonight. If I sleep really good after a hard day or two, my visuals no, not visuals no, my DPDR gets pretty intense. but I had to do a lot of work today to catch up since I was gone. Good, good. It's been rougher than normal, but we've been getting along a lot better. I still get worried about how and what I mean. I don't feel confident, and I don't like feeling that way. But we're still communicating, which is cool. It's not easy trying to make that a priority and having my health kind of be put to the side a little bit. Not that I'm letting it go, but put it to the side more so I'm not obsessing about it. It's not easy to do. But yeah, we're doing okay. We'll see how it goes. I'm not worried about the DPDR going away fully because, again, with my visual snow, I've had DPDR probably for 20 years, 25 years. So it's not super surprising for me, and it actually got to the best point it was at until I fucked up the room. Now it gets pretty bad some days. Back to the same old bullshit I was dealing with some years back. It's rough, but I don't expect it to go away. But I do expect it to get way better, like it was. So I'll work on that. We'll get there. But yeah, things are going okay. It was cool to do something at all for the anniversary. We've kind of bump heads a little bit about what should happen in the future, but we're not really arguing about that stuff. What DPDR? Oh, yeah, I just say it's like a detachment of reality, and it's very scary. And there's absolutely nothing I can fucking do about it. Luckily, when I first had DPDR, which I have more DR than DP, but I just add them together. Nobody even knew what it was. So when we're talking 20 years ago, and I had this detachment feeling, I used to smoke a lot of weed too, so that I don't think helps it. Um, but that's why when people are like, "Oh yeah, smoke weed, that'll help it," I don't think they really know what DPDR is. I don't want to be. I want to be as clear as I can be. As much as I love to smoke weed, I'd rather be clear than anything, and feel sane. My high is trying to live a good, clean life, and which sounds funny, but it is what it is. That's my goal. I smoked weed for 20 years probably, so it didn't help I'm sure that brought more anxiety on and stuff like that, but who knows. Um, but I always just tell people I get very detached from reality, and it's very screwed up. Hence why I can't drive a lot, and my sensory issues are bad, and I get some warping in my vision, especially with visual snow. It's realistically a total disability with all these together. But there's really nothing I can do about it, and I have to just tolerate it and deal. Wait for my best days to do my hardest work. If I'm having a good day, people tell me, "Well, hey, you're here." People tell me, "Well, just because you're having a good day doesn't mean you have to go work." Well, I don't have that many good days, so if I'm I mean, mind you, a good day for me is a really bad day for somebody else. So if I'm having a good day or a tolerable day and I'm able to drive a little bit, then I'm going to work because I don't have that many of those days. Like today, I didn't want to go out and work after we went to resort last night. I was tired, but I mean, my mind felt a little better. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go. I'll pay for it though, but got to do it when I can do it. Other than going to the post office tomorrow and shit like that, I'm just going to hang out at home. I'm doing okay today. Went to the resort last night for my 10-year anniversary. We had a nice time. We were both pretty sick, so we didn't do much, but we still went, and had a decent time, and we spent some time together and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. As I was saying earlier today, for some reason, when I do something really weird and don't get much sleep, for some reason the next day, like today, I'll feel a little better. It makes no sense at all. I'm actually gonna get a regular doctor's appointment and ask him about me getting a sleep study. As much as I don't want to fucking do that, I wonder if I have problems with breathing when I sleep. I've always snored and stuff like that, so I'm gonna find out. I wonder if I do have like sleep apnea or something. I'm wondering if that would help at least clear my head a little bit. Even if it was 5%, it could help me a lot. Who knows? But I'm having a decent day today. It'll catch up with me tomorrow or the next day. Either way, I will pay for it. I always do. But that's okay. I had a decent time, and I'm grateful for those times. We went to, it wasn't even that nice. It was an old resort, and it was much nicer on the outside than the inside. Our room had a lake view with boats and stuff like that. It was really pretty. So it was nice. The room was old. The room smelled like shit, but whatever. We just kind of laughed it off. And coffee maker was broken. I don't drink coffee, but that was broken. We got a new one. They kept charging me for things that I didn't know what they were charging about, so I had to keep on contacting the front desk, and started fucking with me, my nerves. So then in the morning, I had to question some things they charged me for, and they got really weird, and I didn't understand, so I just had to let it go. And I'm pretty sure it was legit. I didn't get it. I started to shake, and DPTR started going, and I'm like, even though I already have it, but it builds up. I'm like, whatever. So, but thanks for asking. I'm doing okay today. My symptoms are still high, but not like they were yesterday morning. I bought some dog food from Walmart the other day. I had to get an oil change earlier in the week, so I had to fuck around at Walmart for like an hour and a half. It sucked. Fucking sucked. Yeah. There's things I got to go to the doctor for, and I know it's withdrawal, but something about me getting that tests and stuff done just to be sure. I just have to do it or I go crazy. But I'm sorry you're feeling that. It sucks. We've talked about like which parts of our face are fucking numb and fucking weird, but mine's pretty heavy today. My jaw is really numb. It's weird. It's not weird. I've had it for 5 years, but it's weird because it was mostly gone. But forgot what I was saying. But yeah, the resort, yeah, I just, it's it was nice, but it was a lot to take in. And she was sick, you know. So, but we went anyway. It was nice. Nothing much more going on. I didn't really want to talk about how I feel today. I do feel a little better, which is nice. Still have a lot to get done today, but I think I'm just going to kind of drop and watch some TV after I get done and make some food, watch more TV, hang out, and do mostly nothing. My cat won't eat, so I got to try to get him to eat. They never like when we leave. We have a neighbor that comes over and takes care of them. So there's one cat that doesn't like when things change. So since they're both new, he's still weird. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's hard because they're gonna say to taper, slowly. I mean, realistically, I can't do it any safer. Right now, it's just waiting for my nervous system to recover a little more, even though it doesn't feel like it is. But I did manage to go to a resort and go out to eat and shit, so I'm not bedbound, that's for sure. So I just have to wait it out a little longer, see how I go. If I don't get any better, I'll just have to start tapering. It's going to have to be 1 gram at a time. If I go any more, I'll get back into the same exact situation I just put myself in. So, and my only other option was going to liquid, but you can't go any shorter anyway. Yeah, I mean, I guess anybody can watch the videos, but if you know of a good one where I talk about, Remeron, yeah. But it's hard because realistically, there's not a safer way I could do it. I could go to liquid, but it would still be the same exact cut, which I might do once I get really low because my scale will probably stop weighing it. I mean, if you want, tomorrow I can make a separate video about my Remeron, about Remeron, just Remeron, and then you can share that one with them, and that way it won't, they don't have to try to skip around, but I can give them a real quick rundown on what I've been through and stuff. So let me do that, and yeah, cool. No, thank you, Jimmy. You never know; they might say something worthwhile. Yeah, the only way to go is slow and steady. I fucked it up a little bit. Not really. I mean, I tapered 2 grams versus one. Not exactly the end of the world, but for some reason my body freaked. Oh, well, thanks for sharing it. Well, cool. I mean, any kind of help, it's just good even to let people know that people are going through this, you know. But I just don't know why my body freaked out. What a complete fucking asshole. God, I hate people. Sorry. But yeah, we have to go slow. And I mean, And it's not like I don't want to get off the stuff. People just tell me to drop it, do this, do that. People have no idea what I've gone through. And I still have to work, I still have to function. And when I start tapering, that functioning is going to be really fucking hard. And it's going to be a long time. And I'm going to be scared and this and that, anxiety. It's going to be hard. So, but I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. But yeah, I'll make that video tomorrow. Hell, I might even do it tonight, but probably not. I'll probably be sick of talking today. But I'll do it soon. I don't even know if you can tag people on here, but just look for it. I'll just call it like my Remeron story or something like that. And if you can't find it, I'll point it to you. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. A little past 5:30. I want to go start making some food. I'm getting hungry, which is great because I actually haven't been realistically hungry in a long time. So nice to have a little bit of appetite back. I think it's just because the anxiety, kind of calmed down. Yeah, you take care too, and we'll be back on tomorrow. I'll probably do the Remeron thing. I probably won't chat. Well, I'll probably do a separate anyway, but for that one I won't do, I won't chat along just so I can tell the story. Because I think people want to see that anyway. All right, you guys. Love y'all. We'll talk soon. Night.